Look, we all know Las Vegas is literally designed to empty your wallet, right? But what if I told you that the absolute best things to do in Sin City don't actually cost a single dime? Welcome to This Explainer, where we're going to completely flip the script on one of the world's most famously expensive cities. Today, we're breaking down the insider secrets and hacks that budget-conscious travelers use to experience the absolute best of Vegas, all without spending a penny. Okay, so let's just tackle the elephant in the room right off the bat. The idea that you need deep pockets and a seat at the blackjack table just to have a good time. For decades, those glittering neon lights have been so tied to high rollers and wildly expensive shows. But is that really the whole story? No way. Our sources for This Explainer enthusiastically point out that once you step away from the slot machines, you unlock an entirely different, incredibly fun side of the city. You really just need to know exactly where to look to beat the casinos at their own game. To map out your ultimate zero-cost itinerary, we'll be covering 5 main vibes: the free Vegas myth, world-class outdoor spectacles, hidden art and nature, iconic immersive environments, and finally, history and street energy. Let's jump right in. Starting off with Section 1, the free Vegas myth, redefining the Strip. Let's officially bust the idea that Vegas has to drain your bank account. So here is the absolute game changer, you guys. Las Vegas actually offers massive, world-class entertainment totally free of charge. We are talking 0 tickets, 0 cover charges, and absolutely 0 gambling required. It's like a giant accessible playground. The city uses these jaw-dropping free attractions just to draw you in. And as a savvy traveler, you can totally take advantage of that dynamic and keep your cash for, say, a world-class dinner later on. Moving along to our second section, world-class outdoor spectacles, massive choreographed events. Let's look at the sheer scale of the free shows going on outside. 460 feet. Just try to picture that for a second. That is the sheer height of the Bellagio Fountains. Imagine the booming sound of these massive water jets launching into the air, perfectly choreographed to soaring music, right in the middle of the Strip. It is without a doubt the most iconic free attraction in the city. Now, they run every 30 minutes in the afternoon and every 15 minutes at night. Pro tip from our sources, grab a spot on the Bellagio Bridge. It gives you a slightly elevated view, and when those magical nighttime lights kick in, it takes the whole sensory experience to another level. Now, to put this next number into perspective, 2.1 million. Over at the Fremont Street Experience, you are literally standing under 2.1 million LED lights. You're completely enveloped by this 1,500-foot-long canopy that acts like a massive television screen right above your head. Every single hour after dark, they run an ear-splitting, completely free light and music show. Plus, the whole area is packed with live music and performers. It's kind of got this chill, old-school vibe where real Vegas locals hang out, and taking in that giant glowing ceiling doesn't cost a thing. All right, so how do you fit this all in? You might literally want to screenshot this timeline to maximize your evening without wandering around aimlessly. Catch the Bellagio Fountains in the afternoon light. Then, right around 8 or 9 p.m., head over to the Mirage Volcano Show. And listen, this isn't just clever lighting, it is a 54-foot-tall volcano erupting with real fire, water, and a booming soundtrack. After you literally feel the heat on your face, head back to the Bellagio for those 15-minute nighttime intervals. An unforgettable evening completely on the house. Okay, let's pivot a bit to Section 3, hidden art and nature, quiet escapes inside the casinos. This is where we find some incredibly unexpected, beautifully air-conditioned oases hidden right in plain sight. You know, you really don't need to shell out $30 for a museum ticket to see world-class art. Just use these insider tips. At the Bellagio, simply look up in the lobby. You'll see Dale Chihuly's famous glass flower ceiling made from over 2,000 hand-blown pieces. It's stunning. Then, over at the Aria, you can explore one of the largest contemporary art collections in the world. We're talking 24 major works by artists like Maya Lin and Frank Stella, just scattered around the property. You can literally walk right up to the concierge, ask for a free map, and boom, you have your very own self-guided, highly air-conditioned art tour. But hey, maybe art isn't quite your thing? Well, how about literal wildlife? Yes, there are real flamingos just steps away from the clinking slot machines. The Flamingo Wildlife Habitat is this lush, tropical oasis featuring Chilean flamingos, African penguins, koi fish, turtles, and pelicans. It's wonderfully bizarre to just stumble upon this inside a mega casino. If you've got kids with you, or honestly, if you just desperately need a quiet, shaded break from the madness of the Strip, this is a must-see. It's open daily from 8 a.m. to dusk, completely free.
Stepping back outside into the action, our fourth section is iconic immersive environments, free theme parks. Let's talk about the massive scale of these properties.
It's wild when you think about it, but almost every mega casino on the Strip was essentially built as a massive free theme park for you to explore. You can seamlessly walk from the indoor waterways and actual gondolas of the Venetian straight into the heart of the Roman Empire at Caesar's Palace without dropping a single penny. It's a completely surreal experience, jumping between continents in minutes. No dress code, no cover charge, and you definitely don't have to play the games. The architecture itself is the attraction. And the exact same thing goes for Paris, Las Vegas. You've got a stunning half-scale Eiffel Tower and a beautiful replica of the Arc de Triomphe. Now, going up to the observation deck of the tower will cost you about $20. Actually, scratch that. Keep the $20 right in your pocket. Snapping photos of that gorgeous French-inspired exterior from the street level and taking in the view looking across toward the Bellagio is totally free, and honestly, it's arguably a much better vantage point. At night, the whole thing glows with a magical vibe that really rivals the real thing. Now, you absolutely can't go to Vegas without snapping a pic at the iconic Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign, right? It's been down at the south end of the Strip since 1959. To get that perfect memory without pulling your hair out, follow these tips. It's open 24 hours, so definitely go early in the morning. That beats the scorching desert heat and those massive tourist lines. Or go at night to capture it lit up against the dark sky. Oh, and during the day, keep an eye out for a friendly volunteer who usually hangs around specifically to take your group's photo for you. This brings us to our fifth and final section, history and street energy, the raw pulse of the city. This is where we find that truly unique Vegas character. If you're into that old-school vintage charm, the Neon Museum is an absolute must. Now, a full guided tour inside does require a ticket, but if you just take a quick 10-minute detour in downtown Vegas to check out the exterior of this glowing graveyard, totally free. From the sidewalk, you get this fascinating glimpse of retired, lit-up signs from historic legends like the Stardust, the Sands, and the Moulin Rouge. It's just this deeply atmospheric slice of history waiting quietly right on the side of the road. Finally, we can't talk about the street energy without mentioning the literal sidewalks. The street performers in Vegas are legendary. The best stretch to catch them is right between the Venetian and the MGM Grand. It is an absolute circus in the best way possible. You'll be dodging Elvis impersonators, marveling at acrobats, and posing with towering showgirls and living statues. It's wild, it's incredibly colorful, and it is 100% best experienced at night under the glow of the neon lights. Just one quick etiquette note. Watching is completely free, but if you do stop to snap a photo with a performer, throwing them a $1 to $5 tip is customary and highly appreciated. So as we wrap up today's explainer, I really want to leave you with this final thought. We have just toured erupting volcanoes, massive towering fountains, world-class art, and historic neon, all without ever opening a wallet. So, in a city that is famously built entirely on money, which of these zero-cost experiences are you going to hit first? Because remember, sometimes the very best parts of your travel budget are the ones you